Women and minorities voted in the very first elections in the United States, and today we're going to talk about the history of voting in the United States and when women lost and then regained the right to vote. Y'all stick around, you might learn something. In every election that our country had from 1776 until 1807, minorities and women were allowed to vote in those elections. It wasn't until 1807, check this out, something as simple as the location of a courthouse up in New Jersey in Essex County caused minorities and women to lose their rights to vote. Because in that election to where the courthouse was going to be, right, that was the whole election, where's the courthouse going to be? During that election, there was so much voter fraud and suspected voter fraud that when the lawmakers got done sorting through the mess, that's when they decided that, let me see here, that's when they decided right here that only free white men would be able to vote. You had to be a free, tax-paying white man to vote because of the corruption in an election in 1807 regarding the location of a courthouse. Yeah, it took like 70 years before people introduced legislation again to give women the right to vote again. It was 1878 before they even introduced legislation because of what happened in that election in 1807. Yeah, then it took another 42 years, 1920, before women gained the right to vote in America. And there was a lot of arguments over it. There was arguments because people were scared of fraud. People were afraid women would only vote for the person that their husband liked. People were afraid that women would vote with their emotions. People were afraid that women would band together and vote for a candidate based on emotions instead of logic. And the arguments on the floor went on for 40-something years, 42 years, before they decided to give women the right to vote. And then they got it. We fast forward to 2020, and we had more controversy over that election than any election in history, as far as I know. And now this year, we had all of these women across the country band together and almost elected a female simply because she's a female. All of these women voted only with their emotions and only for the fact that the candidate was a woman. You almost destroyed America in the process because you don't care about the economy. You don't care about schools. You don't care about any of the other issues with migration or any of the serious problems plaguing this country. You voted for somebody simply because they're a woman. And you have proven our forefathers correct in assuming that women would do that. And that's why you lost the rights to vote all those years ago, and here you are doing it again. And I'm sure you're not going to lose your rights to vote. But my God, were our forefathers, did they hit the nail on the head or what? Peace and love. I'm out.